What did the Mahjong players say when they were playing on the beach? I guess I have to go for this half outside sand. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Some people say that stand-up comedy is the last bastion of free speech. When people get to hear what really happens in society's underbelly, I want to say that that's wrong. It happens right here on these Riichi Mahjong commentary videos. You know, Foucault used literature as a medium. The message is evergreen. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. It's a let's play. Let's be honest, it's a glorified let's play. We're slowly climbing out of the Master 1 rank. That's our current goal. And let me tell you something. If you're gonna y equals mx plus b me, and I wish you would, our m is positive. We have a positively trending slope. And guess what? I bet you didn't think you were gonna get help with your algebra homework while watching this. Well, the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height, I think. Ugh, I hope so. I think that only applies to some triangles. I'm not sure. Welcome back. How am I doing? Thank you for asking. Now you're probably, you might also be asking because you want to know how oh God. You might be asking because you want to know how I'll play in today's video. Like if you're going to bet on a racehorse, I'm assuming you would want to know. Northwind? Oh. If all players discard the same wind tile at the start of the round on their first discard, with no pawns and cheese in between, that means you just get to mulligan the round. And let me tell you something, I would love to mulligan this hand. It's like drawing 7 lands in Magic the Gathering. What is happening? What is this? What am I witnessing? Are you genuinely in this rank? No, no. Okay. I hate to throw some shade, and this is like actual bullying, but you remind me a lot about myself. You remind me a lot of myself when I first ranked up into the Jade Room. Young, dumb, and full of crumbs, okay? I don't know. I do think that the first time you rank up into the Jade Room, unless you're like a god tier gamer or like genuinely like smurfing on people, like your real skill level is way above this, you're probably gonna unrank. Your Evangelion 1.3.2, you will not stay. So they remind me a lot of me. Okay, we have to be very, very careful with whatever monstrosity this is. And if they're thinking they might be in tenpai, I don't know. It's also a possibility that they have a half flush or a half outside hand. I'm telling you right now, this 8 and this 5, they're probably not leaving our hand. This isn't terrifying, but it's scary enough to play around. Okay, this is okay. It's 2 Han, but it's a ton of mini points because of that con, right? And while I don't know exactly how the mini point calculation works, I know that if you do con, and you have less than a Mongon, right? Because once you get to 5 Han and above, the mini points don't matter. Call me Drew Carey. That the con will genuinely add a lot of mini points to your hand. What was I saying? Oh yeah, something about racehorses. And you might want to be betting on me because I am a bit of a stallion. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like with it. You know what I mean? Can I delete? How do I delete my video? How do I record over this on my hard drive? I don't know what that was. Look, I had a big burrito for lunch. That was all that I wanted to tell you. I had a big burrito for lunch. I'm a little bit sleepy. It was half of a burrito, and the other half of the burrito I had eaten last night. So not only did I have a big burrito for lunch, but I also had it for dinner yesterday. I'm loaded up on carbs right now. My brain is moving along at a snail's pace. Okay, this hand seems okay. We're gonna eventually need a pair. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I think I'm supposed to throw this 5. I really wanna make this work. If we can draw into a 5, 6, 7, that would be really, really nice because we get to make use of the Dora, the 7 of characters. A crossword's starting to open up. It doesn't seem like they're going for a flush of any kind. It just seems like they're going for a an all simps hand, or maybe they have a white dragon or a green dragon or something along those lines. Maybe they have a blue eyes white dragon. Ever consider that one? Huh? Seto Kaiba? Okay, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shh. We could still we could still make use of this very complicated shape, right? I mean, we're just hoping to draw anything close to this 5 of characters, and then you know me, I'm slamming that like and subscribe button. I'm slamming that Riichi button. What happens if we draw like a 5? I guess we're okay with that. What happens if we draw an 8? I guess we're not okay with that. Like if we draw an 8, we'd have to call Riichi waiting on a 5 or a 1, and the 1s are dead. Okay, well, our hand was pretty good. We didn't quite get there in time, but luckily, you know, no harm, no foul, no milk spilled, or no tears cried over a 1,000 point hand like that. No. I'm gonna live to fight another day, thank you very much. This hand is looking good. We have no detritus next to us, no honor tiles, no loose honor tiles. Of course you had to do this one to me. Of course you had to do that to me. But this is looking good. We can even accept the Dora, the 6 of bamboo here, and the rest of our hand is just, it's looking like the Twitter replies of a popular streamer. It's all simps. It's all simps, baby. Oh, looking respectfully at those feet. You know what I mean? That's me before you start writing your comments, that's me imitating someone who's commenting. It's not me commenting. Uh-oh, what do I discard here? Oh God. Is it this? I think it's this. I'm not sure. I think that this, the 5 of circles is probably going to be our pair, and this doesn't necessarily bode super well. For our all simples plan. Is that a fun joke? Isn't there a band called Simple Plan? And then we can make like a what was like an indie rock Riichi Mahjong based band called Simple All Simples Plan with their hit single Tanyao. Okay, this is not important. It's neither here nor there. We gotta throw some good tiles. But we should honestly be throwing this 4. I don't know if it's worth it trying to keep whatever this shape is alive. Would I open up my hand and my heart? I don't know. I think we keep the 5, 7, 7. This is a great situation. We either can accept the Dora here or maybe use the 7 as our pair. Got a lot of stuff that's going well. Okay, 1 tile away from tenpai, 30 seconds until Mars. That feels pretty good. I would chi a 4 of characters here. I'm gonna get rid of my 5 of circles. It's my most dangerous tile right now. And I think we're in a decent shape. I would chi a 4 of characters. If we draw into a 6 or even a 3, I think I would slam that Riichi button. I think no matter what, we're slamming Riichi with this hand. And while we don't have a perfect Ishan 10, we don't have a perfect 1 away. This is about as perfect as you can get. This is like the almost perfect 1 away. If you're confused as to what some of these terms might mean, I highly recommend Googling Riichi Book 1. Excuse me. It is a free resource on... Okay, it is a free resource online. It's just a book that teaches you how to play Riichi Mahjong, and it's got fun things in there like what would you discard in this situation? It's got like worksheets in there. Tell me you didn't have premarital martma without telling me you haven't had premarital martma. Yeah, okay. I get excited while doing worksheets. You get excited while Googling R34 of the latest Genshin Impact character. We both have our vices. We both have our vices. Also, we're in Furiten because I've discarded the 3 before. How do we feel about this? Probably pretty bad. I don't know if we can discard these tiles anymore. They're so close to the Dora, right? Natasha Benningfield, release your inhibitions. Feel this pawn on your skin. Am I willing to discard another 7? I think I am. I don't think they can be waiting on this if they're calling Riichi with the Dora. They wouldn't break up a 5-6-6 shape like that. I don't think they would. So now we're waiting on a single tile win, the 4 of characters. If we draw into a dangerous tile here, I don't even know what that would be, but maybe like a live honor tile that I'm not seeing, like something that hasn't been discarded yet. Temporary Furiten, it's okay. We're in a little bit of a temporary Zuzzy Furiten. That's okay. But now, as soon as we discard this, we are no longer in Furiten. Let's go. So don't get too attached to this hand, okay? Also, if you're playing along at home, I highly recommend you doing this. This is the Sebastian the Crab summoning ritual. If we win off of the last tile, this is an under the sea kind of moment. 2-1-0. I mean, we actually have the last draw. If we draw something dangerous, it'll feel really bad. But if we draw a winning tile, could you even imagine? I think I have to fold here. I don't think I can discard this 2 of bamboo. Something about it seemed really, really dangerous. There were some, I mean, that all the threes were gone. Okay. I'm making a promise to you now, dear viewer. This is a Yusong Liu fireside chat, okay? FDR did it. Okay. Could have gone for orphans, you coward. And you gave me a pair of the red dress. Oh! Oh, my. Oh, how the tables have turned. Oops. Did I do that? Oh, hachi machi. This hand goes hard. Okay. I think we gotta go for this. I know I don't like opening up my hand unless the rest of my hand has gas, but the rest of our hand does have gas. One. Oh, yes. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's the thing. I'm willing to, tenpai or greed. It's early enough. Or tenpai. This is Tuhan. Goku-san is Gohan. Look, I know this doesn't look great. I know the optics of that aren't great. Like, we could go for the greed, but then we wouldn't be in tenpai, and I don't know if I'm willing to sacrifice that kind of efficiency, you know what I mean? And this is what I was thinking, and I don't know if it's the right move, you know? At the end of the day, I'm not like an amazing Mahjong player. I think I'm pretty good, though. The point totals of everyone here at this table are pretty dang close, right? They're pretty dang close. So I think that in a game of inches like this, I'm willing to just take a 2,000 point hand and you know, get into the dealer seating and figure out what happens next. Okay. I mean, there's so many tiles that could send us there, dude. There's so many tiles. What do we want to see? I mean, any of our winning tiles. What don't we want to see? Another copy of the Dora. That'll make me feel so sad that I didn't greed out. If we draw like a red 5 or another copy of the Dora, it will be utterly and emotionally devastating. Call me Joe Exotic in the first season of Tiger King. And I suppose the second season. Please. I can't believe we have to do this, but will you join me in some ritualized prayer right now? Will you join me in a moment of prayer? Please. I've been such a good boy this round. I've been in tenpai for so long. Thank you. You listened. You listened. Thank you. I'm never gonna disparage you ever again. I'm never gonna complain about my RNG. You had my back when I needed it the most. Thank you. Okay, this is second place. Again, it's a game of inches right now. Call me a speech from the sports movie Rudy. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that was in Rudy, but it might have been, and that's pretty cool. All right, this hand is great. This is probably like a Riichi Pinfu hand. If we get super duper lucky, and you know I don't use that language lightly. If we get super duper lucky, we can get a pure straight in the character suit. That's 1 through 9 in the character suit. I mean, you're looking at these developments just as I am. Like, we're an anchor on CNN, right? Like, you're looking at these developments. It's probably not going to be a pure straight. It's probably just going to be some kind of closed Riichi Pinfu shenanigans. And that's not bad either. That's not bad. Okay, what is going on here? I think that this is an okay situation. A pinfuation, if we will. So a lot of tiles send us into tenpai. The last one of characters would. That doesn't, but this is okay. This is a perfect one away. Let's go, dude. Well, this is a perfect one away because now whatever tile that we accept that sends us into tenpai, that sends us into the great beyond, we can at least wait on a double-sided weight. So if we get a 1, we throw this, we're on a double-sided weight. If we get a 2, we throw this, double-sided. If we even get a 1 of circles, we throw this and we're on a double-sided, right? So no matter what we draw, we can get on a nice double-sided weight. We can even accept the Dora into our hearts and our hands. Call me a religious solicitor going door to door knocking, seeing if you can accept the Dora into your hearts and your hands. Yuppers! Easiest Riichi of my life, baby. Absolutely. If I draw the last 3 of characters, am I calling that con? Yep. I feel really good about this hand. Now, no Dora are visible on the board. Someone could be sitting with a few copies of the 1 of circles or something. And that's really bad news for us if they're choosing to push. But it looks like Right Lord is folding something fierce. Left Lord is not folding, but you remind me a lot of me when I was younger. You remind me a lot of me when I was younger. And there's nothing wrong with that per se. Per se, Jackson and the Lightning Thief. But when it's a dealer, Riichi, and you're discarding the Dora, you gotta ask yourself, how did it come to this, you know? Why are we here? Just to suffer? Is this hand really worth it? And I mean, it's cruel, right? Not everybody has a platform. And I don't think I have a humongous platform. I don't even think I have an Among Us platform. But I don't think I have a huge platform. It's unfair because I'm gonna go back into the game logs and judge your decisions. You have to understand. You have to understand. Your sacrifice will not be in vain, okay? Your sacrifice will be to educate others about the dangers of pushing when the dealer calls Riichi and you discard the Dora. It's not worth it. There's almost no situation where it's gonna be worth it. And we are one away from a really quick and easy all simples hand. Quick and easy was my nickname in high school, college. I mean, both of that is untrue, but one's a little bit more creepy. Ugh. Okay. I would accept any tile to get into tenpai, not that tile, and yes, this tile. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. The 9 comes from a 6-7 some of the times, right? Because the 9 is especially redundant. Let's see if Left Lord is willing to push again. Ah, so you do know how to play defensively. I'm bad, dude. I'm so bad. I'm so snarky. Am I kind of a B? Am I kind of a mean? I mean, if they did another Mean Girls reboot, and this time not on Broadway because I can't sing, but if they did a Mean Girls reboot about Mahjong, would I be the villain? No, I'm like the protagonist, right? But I also do things like, you know, point and laugh, and I don't think that's something very becoming of a young protagonist, a shoujo hero, you know? Anyway, we're waiting on a 5 of circles or an 8 of circles. Of course, you're gonna ask me, Yusong, what are you gonna secret into your hand? The secret into your hand. What are you gonna manifest into the game? If I had to manifest, if you're gonna push me to Morb, Senator, I would Morb for a red 5 of circles. That'd be the Riichi, Sumo, red 5, all simples. That's 4 Han as the dealer. That's oh! You remind me a lot of me, and that's what hurts the most. Oh my, I am keeping Oradora in the game. I am keeping Oradora in the game. Wow. Or I will be keeping it as it rewards a skilled gamer. And you know what? If you're complaining about your RNG, get a better gamer chair. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Why don't you check out a better gamer chair? A nice half outside hand potentially here. I was gonna say potentiality, but I don't know if that's true or even a real word. Shout out to a YouTuber called Dan Giesling, who I'm 100%, or I'm pretty positive I got this from them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand, no album out, but this 8 could become something, and you know what? There it is. Okay, sure. Keeping some of our honor tiles in here at the expense of our other shapes, because I want to be able to fold if someone else calls a Riichi. And it's not even looking that bad. If we get an 8 of bamboo in our hand, it's not all ogre, right? We can use that for a 7, 8, 9. Now it's unlikely because people are going to want to use the tiles around the Dora, but you know, that's certainly one path to victory. The one path is real. And with this hand, we don't call Riichi. I know it's like a massive hand. Riichi closed, fully outside hand. I know that that's kind of noise with it. That's kind of poge with it. I would open up this hand in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? Seatwind, half outside hand. It's only 2 Han, but Goku's son is Gohan. You know what I mean? Country Mahjong players make do. Crosslord pawns. They could be in tenpai. They have 2 completed shapes. It's a little bit scary. Oh, okay. I mean, I was gonna discard this next, so I can't even blame them. This one's still fairly early in the game. No one has called Riichi. I genuinely feel bad. Maybe they're just emotionally tilted. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's the first time that they're in the Jade Room. I genuinely can't judge that hard because I've literally been there. Just getting absolutely shellacked. But you have to learn how to play more defensively, or you know, figure out what's like the safest way to fold. Make some Suji and or Kabe reads. Learn to say no to the temptation of learn to saying no to the temptation of a 3-han hand, even when the 3-han hand is posting risque photos on Instagram. You know what I mean? It's a tough lesson to learn. Absolutely it is. I'm not gonna pretend any other way. All right, what are our shapes here? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be our pair. This could be us, but you're playing. I don't think that we can let go of the white dragon. I think that if we wanted to let go of the white dragon, first of all, we would not be allowed in the Seto Kaiba convention. And second of all, the time to do that was on the first discard. And even on the first discard, I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to give someone a Mangon in a box, you know? I'm not willing to give second place just 8,000 points that they could steal away from me. Absolutely not. I wanna protect my lead. We're in a really, really commanding position here. So let's not lose it. Right Lord could be going for a flush in the bamboo suit. It's looking kind of obvious from this vantage point. It's looking, I don't know. With that 7 that came from in the middle of their hand, I'm not sure what that means. It still could be likely. Like, they tossed the West Wind because they saw the writing on the wall. They're probably not going to get the West Wind triplet. Interesting. Maybe this is an all simples hand. I'm honestly not sure what's going on at this point. Okay. But I think at this point, okay, so they probably just have a really nice, like, all simples hand or something. What are we gonna do? Fold. It rhymes with schmold, but it's fold. Absolutely, we fold here. Get rid of some of our more dangerous tiles. We can happily throw away this 7 and this 8 later. I'm so sorry. You're not getting my points. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? And am I gonna get into tenpai for an all simples hand? No. I don't even care about tenpai here. We're in such a commanding position. It's not worth risking dealing into an 8,000 point hand to get a 2,000 point hand. Absolutely not. It's not worth. It's not right to push here. Okay. A lot of character tiles revealing themselves to be safe. Not the same could be said. I mean, a lot of circle tiles also seem pretty safe. Bamboo tiles are still feeling pretty risky in this situation. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? It's like accepting an invitation from a bad influence to go to partake in the devil's lettuce under the bleachers. That's a little risky. That could, you know, send your life on a wacky direction. Ironically, because you're smoking the wacky tobacco. Okay, all right, no. I mean, sometimes it's the George Carlin of YouTube Riichi Mahjong commentary. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of an anti-drug PSA along with it. Look, I don't make the rules. I just merely, you know, follow them. We're not conning this. They can't rob a closed con. You wouldn't download a car. I think this is safe. But I just don't want to give them a chance at like sumoing with 2 Oradora. I think that's a little too foolhardy. This one, yeah, there's a reason why I kept the 1 around. It's just too dangerous. It's just too dangerous. They hit an Oradora, they're the dealer, and that's how the game is gonna end. Okay, us 3 just slurping on a poor soul to our left. Just absolutely slurping on a poor soul to our left. I mean, we're gonna go back and judge. I apologize because today is a shorter game than usual, but the points are still tasting pretty scrumptious. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Get me in there. Get me the F in there. Wow. I mean, 3 Oradora was very, very lucky. 3 Oradora was very lucky. I don't think we needed it. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I will never refuse 3 Aura, but I think we still would have gotten first even had we not gotten it. So this player deals the 7 and it deals into this. The 5 comes from a what? 5-5-6 shape? I probably would have done the same here, although their hand is like pretty confused. Yeah, so this 1 is very redundant. It's probably the next to go, and then you're like moving towards a perfect 1 away or a Riichi Pinfu or something. Probably not a Riichi Pinfu, but it's not looking bad for you here. I would have made the same play. And what were they doing? Why did they con? This is, oh my. Shame on you. shame on you. No. Nope. The rest of your hand is literally in tatters. You're gonna give someone else now, like, a reason to fight for that. You just gave your opponent 2 Dora. And in most situations, this play does not work out for you. You happened to draw the best tiles. You happened to draw some good tiles. That's it. That's it. Unbelievable. And it was a single tile wait. Un-effing believable. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is just straight up wrong. This is absolutely wrong. So the 3 was not discarded after I called Riichi, right? But it is half Tsuji. So you know I can't have a 4-5 because I'd be in for a 10 because I discarded that 6, right? You know I can't have a 4-5. I could be waiting on you with a 1-2 of bamboo, but that weight is generally worse. That weight is generally worse. So this is an okay discard. It's an okay discard. What else is an okay discard? Just fold. Just fold. I have no idea what you're thinking. I genuinely have no idea what you're thinking. I know that sounds a little rude, but I can't imagine discarding the Dora here. I just can't. I just can't. If you're this player and you're watching this video, I'm so sorry. Just know that I genuinely relate to you. I've genuinely been there. Okay, you're close to tenpai. I can see the temptation, right? I can see the temptation. Okay, in this case, why not throw another 9? Why not throw another 9? Live to fight another day. I know you probably have to get rid of this 8 eventually if you're going to push. If, right? But if you get rid of this safe tile, you can maybe wait to see if someone else discards the 8. And then you can follow along, right? When someone else calls Riichi like this, you do not have all the options in the world. You sometimes have to just like sit and wait. And if the 8 is not proven to be safe, then I'm so sorry. You have to just fold. Make a Tsuji read. A big fold. For what? Riichi Pinfu? Oh, the Sanshoku. Yeah, Sanshoku might, you know what I mean? Sorry, I don't want to sacrifice the 30 cents that I'm going to make from advertisement revenue. Oh, friend. I call her. Oh, and then it deals in twice. It deals in twice. I mean, this... I don't know if I would have pushed with this 7. It feels okay, I guess. I don't know. The 5 comes from like a... I mean, you see 3 7s. You know, I guess. I don't know. I probably wouldn't have pushed. I probably would have thrown like the white dragons or something. I don't think I would have pushed here. I mean, they're close, right? They push to get into tenpai. Oh, God. Oh, they're just willing to throw the Dora. You are also wrong. Like, I'm so sorry. You're also just wrong. Oh, you're in tenpai for the white dragon? This is too Han. This is too Han. This is wrong. This is just wrong. I genuinely think that that's wrong. And then you out-wronged the right lord by doing this. You shouldn't. Oh my God, dude. This is tenpai for you. This is tenpai. I understand throwing this tile. You have 2 of the Dora. Yep, I understand throwing it. It's early in the game. That one's fine. That one's just like legit bad luck. And now it's South 2. They call it Riichi. You kind of have to go poggers for this. You're not even in tenpai though, and there's 3 tiles left. Can I tell you a dirty little secret, player? You're not gonna get in tenpai. You don't even have another draw discard. So if you're not going to get in tenpai, why don't you just fold with a safe tile and maybe you draw into a Yakuman next game? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is just wrong. This is just wrong. Riichi Book 1 is a free resource. Angry man yells at cloud. Male gamer gets upset over absolutely nothing. I know, dude. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, but it's because I just want everyone to improve and to have fun. And a good way to have fun is by utterly crushing your enemies. Is that so much to ask for? All I want is for everyone to have good mental health and to be able to crush their enemies in Riichi Mahjong. That's a shirt idea. That's a sentence that we could put on a shirt. I play Riichi Mahjong and talk about my feelings. Don't think I've forgotten about that one. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Can I tell you how it helps the channel a lot? Every time I get a video with a lot of comments, that video generally does better. It gets pushed to more people. And not only that, well, I don't know if it's likes or comments or probably a combination, but the next video that I publish, I think YouTube's more willing to take a risk on that video. It's more willing to push that out to more people because the last video pogged up. So I appreciate any support that you want to give. Of course, your companionship and your viewing is already enough. Of course, you can subscribe if you want to see more in the future, new videos every day. Hey, did you hear about this? There's a platform called Twitch on which I live stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. You can find that link in the description. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays we're playing Hitman recently, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. I hope to talk to you there, and I hope to talk to you in the Discord. That's also found below. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, please take care of yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.